Good morning, friends. Today I would like to show an advanced implant prosthetic solution for replacing maxillary anterior region. Look at this case. A single anterior implant has been placed in the maxillary anterior region, replacing one. An Adin 3.5 mm implant has been placed to replace this maxillary anterior tooth. Closely observe this case where the implant placement is done in such a way that the implant access holes are exiting more labially onto the labial surface. This is mainly due to the trajectory of the bone available in the maxillary anterior region. So in these situations, what would be the options we have available for replacing this maxillary anterior region? There are usually two types of restorations we usually think about. One happens to be a cement retained restorations, which are routinely done and which would make the prosthesis passive but not retrievable. The angled abutment will enable the access hole to come onto the labial surface. For this reason, a cement retained restoration will be fabricated. On the other hand, we can make a screw retained solution in these type of cases with the help of these plastic abutments. Make completely castable. Usually these castable solutions would have an access hole exiting more labially either onto the incisal edge or onto the labioincisal surface. But the disadvantage would be an anesthetic result, and at the same time it is being castable, it may not have enough precision onto the implant interface. So the ideal treatment of choice would be to use a special component called as a dynamic abutment. This dynamic abutment, it comes as a dynamic tie base and a screw. Now the screwdriver of this dynamic abutment, when you magnify and see, would be more as a hexalobular type of a configuration. This would enable for the screw to access at a different angulations. If you closely look at this, the screwdriver is accessing this screw at almost from 0 to 30 degrees. So on the top of this dynamic tie base, the different milling type of materials can be made. So commonest milling materials available would be zirconia, titanium, chrome cobalt in the form of DMLS or PEEK materials. So when we mill the prosthesis onto the dynamic tie base, you can access the screw access hole more palatally. The access hole which was supposed to come onto the labial surface, now it is exiting onto the palatal surface, resulting in a beautiful aesthetics of this screw retained crown. Now this has become a complete screw retained crown which is milled on a CAD cam, so it is more passive and at the same time retrievable. So these dynamic tie bases, they come both as engaging in nature and a non-engaging in nature. The dynamic tie base which is engaging in nature is commonly indicated for single implant restoration, whereas a dynamic tie bases which are non-engaging in nature are mainly indicated for 2 or multiple implants situations. The dynamic abutments, they are compatible with all the leading implant systems available in the market. For example, Nobel Biocare in the form of Nobel Replace and Nobel Active, Ostem, Bioresonance, Zimmer, Adin, Dentium, Megagen, and over 270 compatibilities the system is available. So I request you to integrate this sort of a prosthetic solution in your clinical practice, which would lead into a beautiful aesthetic results, and at the same time it is more passive and retrievable.